Hey, there you are. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today for the ABCs of Essential Oils. My name is Melinda Heyer-Getz. I am a natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living. And this is, my fourth or fifth broadcast in the ABCs of Essential Oils series. And we're going to be talking about specific oils today, the C oils. And there's a lot of them. There's more C oils than any other letter of the alphabet of the oils. So I'm just going to do half of the oils. I'm going to do 7 of them today, and then I'll do 7 next week. I want to welcome the live viewers here. Thank you for being here. Please comment, share, give me some likes and hearts. Oops, excuse me. Hold on just a second. I just dropped my notes, or actually it just dropped itself. And share, invite your friends, because our goal here is to share about essential oils and make it safe for you to use them properly. So I share about each of the oils. I give tips on how to use them, and share how I have used particular oils. So we want everybody to jump on today and be able to see this. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. Be sure to type in replay. And all of you, tell me where you're joining me from, and what city, state, country, anything like that. I love to see that, and I love to answer your questions. So you can always type in ABC to let me know that you want to get more information, and then I can reach out to you privately, and we can talk more about essential oils and how you can get your own essential oils. Also, I wanted to mention that I have noticed when I watch my replay that my glasses tend to have some glare. I'm not really seeing it today, but I've decided that maybe I need to try contact lenses again. I used to wear contact lenses for years, and I had LASIK surgery about 15 years ago when my oldest son was like 2 or 3. And I loved it. I loved having no glasses. But you know what? The doctor said when you hit 40, you're probably going to start to need reading glasses. And sure enough, sometime in my early to mid 40s, I started to need reading glasses. And now I can't see without them. So I always have to wear them, and it's a pain. And the last time I was at the doctor, he said, or she said actually, I could get them, but I'd have to get 2 different contacts, like one for regular vision for my astigmatism and one for reading. And I thought, oh no, that sounds too difficult. I don't think my brain can handle that. And so I didn't try it, but now I'm ready to try it. And I share that with you because sometimes when you're gathering information and you're learning about new things, you like essential oils. You might think, this is really great information, but I'm not ready to try it yet. And then you'll get to that point where you are ready. You're ready to jump in. And maybe it's something that's going on in your life. Maybe you're having some struggles with, your emotions, some stress, or maybe you're having some physical issues, some condition that you don't want to necessarily have to rely on, a prescription medicine or the typical Western philosophy of medicine, and you would like to do something more natural. More natural and non-toxic, or maybe it's all about cleaning your home and not wanting to bring toxic chemicals into your home. So I talk about all of those things here. If you haven't been with me long, you will learn that. I talk about everything that has to do with living an abundant life and living it on your terms and not necessarily relying on, a doctor or some professional out there, but just educating yourself like I've done. And I'm sharing my education and my experience with you. So when you're ready to make that jump, just comment ABC and let me know, and we'll talk and you can get started. So speaking of getting started, I'm going to get started, and I'm going to share my screen because I've got some notes here, and hopefully you can see that okay. Let's see now. What did I figure out yesterday? So last week I did a whole presentation on the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is our amazing trio of vitamins and supplements. And I used BeLive TV, and I used my presentation. I shared the screen as I'm doing now, but then I moved myself off screen. And when I went and watched the replay, there was no sound. So I did an hour-long presentation. I didn't know it was going to take an hour, but I did an hour-long presentation, and there was no sound. So I'm going to have to revisit that again at some point. So what did I figure out? Oh, I know. Here's what I can do. I can move myself down to the corner. Yay. And that way you can see the screen better and see these notes that I'm going to be using. So let me get over there. And before I forget, let me just whip over here. Thanks for your patience as we get going here. We're going to get started, and then we'll be through all of this information in just not very long. It's all good. You're going to learn about, I've got cilantro and cinnamon, and I've got cardamom, and what happened? What happened to that page? Come on. There we go. Facebook's not wanting to load. It's stuck. Come on. Okay. I just want to make sure that I share this over to another page that I'm on. Well, it's really having difficulty. Technical stuff. We love the internet and we love all of these tech tools until we don't, until they're not working right. Okay, here we're going to share this real quick. And all right. All right. So let me go back over here. I just realized I'm not using my headset. Okay. Well, hopefully the audio is doing okay. So the first one we have is cardamom. If you can see that, there we go. And this is, it smells so good. I hardly ever use cardamom just by itself. I do use it if I'm making like a chai blend or something. It's so good. So it's distilled from the seed of the cardamom plant. It's steam distilled, and the aromatic description is spicy, fruity, warm, and balsamic. And this is sourced in Guatemala. And what this oil does is it delivers a cooling sensation to the skin. It can help ease indigestion and maintain overall gastrointestinal health. It promotes clear breathing. That's the main thing that I get from this oil, and maintains respiratory health. And cardamom is one of the main ingredients in our Breathe Respiratory Blend. And when you smell it, you can see why. It almost has like that eucalyptus smell to it, but it's different. It's not maybe as strong as eucalyptus. It's a little more subtle. Very, very nice. And this can be used aromatically, topically, and internally, and can be used neat, which means that you can put it on your skin without having to dilute it. And if you want to make some essential potpourri, this is a really great oil to use for that. You can gather some of your favorite herbs and spices, place them in a bowl, and then add a few drops of essential oils for a fragrant aroma. And so the cardamom is a good one for that. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is cassia. And cassia, as you can see from the Latin name, is Cinnamomum cassia. So let me show you that. I think you can see that. And this is steam distilled from the bark, just like cinnamon bark, but this is cassia. And so it's a little bit different. It's warm, spicy, and of course it has the cinnamon smell, but very subtle. Yes, it's it almost has like a vanilla hint to it instead of the more strong, spicy smell of the cinnamon bark. So this can be used in place of cinnamon. If you have a recipe that calls for cinnamon and you don't have the cinnamon bark oil, you can use cassia. Most of the ground cinnamon that we buy in the store is really cassia. But people don't know it by that name. So it's called cinnamon. And it promotes healthy digestion. You can take 1 or 2 drops internally to promote a healthy cardiovascular system. What I would do is either put it in a glass of water or even just put it in a veggie cap and drink that down with a glass of water. It may help support healthy immune system function. So if you're wanting to promote a healthy immune system, maybe you've been exposed to some different things and you want to make a diffuser blend, cassia would be one that you could put in there for that. And also you can use this with a carrier oil for a massage, and that will be really warming and just kind of get deep into those muscles and warm things up. This can also be used aromatically, topically, and internally. But you're going to want to dilute this one before using it topically. So that means you want to put it with a carrier oil. Don't put it directly on your skin because you'll probably feel like a burning sensation. If that happens, if you do get some directly on your skin, just get any kind of oil and rub it on there, and that'll help dilute it. And you can combine white sugar, fractionated coconut oil, cassia, clove, and ginger for a festive fall sugar scrub. So fall is past, but it's still not too late because those are all warming, the cassia, the ginger, and the clove. To make that sugar scrub, so you can use that like in the shower, and it's going to be really warming and invigorating for your skin, and also it's going to help support your immune system. Our next oil is cedar wood. This is an oil that I use every day. Juniperus virginiana. It smells like a tree, definitely like a cedar. If you've ever had a cedar-lined closet, I used to have one, and I love that smell. And or like a cedar chest. This is steam distilled from the wood. It's warm, woody, earthy, and sweet. It definitely does have that sweet component to it. The reason I use this every single day is that at night in my diffuser that I have on my nightstand, I use the Serenity Restful Blend, but I also put a drop or two of the cedarwood in there too, because it promotes feelings of relaxation for the mind and the body and helps calm things down. And then I'll also take a drop and I'll put it on the bottom of my big toe. And that just helps me drift off to sleep. And after noticing a fresh skin imperfection, you can apply a drop to the affected area, immediately improve the appearance. Before exercising, you can massage this 1 or 2 drops into your chest to maintain vitality throughout your workout. So this is also promoting that respiratory support. And it naturally repels insects. So if you want to make a homemade insect repellent, you can put this with like maybe some citrus and the cedarwood and coconut oil and rub that on. Melaleuca is also a great one for the insect repellent. And you can add 1 drop to a cotton ball and place it in your closet or your drawer, storage box, and other places to keep the moths at bay. That's why we have cedar-lined closets, to keep the moths out. All right, so the next one we have is cilantro. Cilantro. You know, I love fresh cilantro sprinkled on top of pretty much anything, like a baked potato or on top of my soup. Yesterday, I think I posted my breakfast soup that I love to have. I posted that on my Wolf House Natural Living Facebook page. So if you haven't seen that, you can head over there and take a gander at that. And if you want the recipe, just make a comment, let me know, recipe, and I will get that to you. But anyway, the cilantro essential oil, oh, it smells fresh and herbal and sweet and pungent, and it's distilled from the leaf. It assists with digestion after overindulging at dinner. So this is a great one to have with your food because it does aid in the digestion. You can place 1 or 2 drops in a veggie cap to experience the cleansing and detoxifying effects of cilantro. And for a fresh, clean-smelling herbal aroma, you can diffuse 3 to 4 drops of cilantro with citrus essential oils of your choice. And so that'll just be like a really fresh and herbal scent in your home. And if you think that sounds weird, just give it a try. You'll be surprised. This can be used aromatically, topically, and internally, and it can be used neat, so you do not have to dilute it to put it on your skin. But absolutely, if you have sensitive skin or you're using it on your little ones, you may want to go ahead and dilute it. You can replace the herb cilantro that's called for in recipes with 1 drop of cilantro essential oil for your guacamole or salad or dips. The next oil we have is cinnamon bark. So we talked about cinnamon bark's cousin earlier, cassia, but this is Cinnamomum zeylanicum. So it's got a different Latin name. This is steam distilled from the bark, and it has a spicy, woody, sweet, biting note. So as I said before, the cassia had that sort of kind of a soft vanilla note to it. This has more of that sweet, biting, or I would say pungent. Smells like cinnamon. It smells so good. Now, this is another oil that I use a lot. In fact, I used it this morning when I was making my oatmeal. But also, I have an all-day sipper that I make with oolong tea and some other ingredients, and I put a drop of cinnamon bark oil in that. And I'll sip that throughout the day just to kind of help curb my appetite, so I don't get cravings for sweet things. This supports a healthy metabolic function. So that's why I have it in my drink that I drink. During the winter months, you could dilute with a carrier oil to create a warming massage for cold, achy joints. And when I say dilute, absolutely, because this one will burn your skin if you put it on straight. I have put this in my eye. I've touched my lips with it. I've done all the things that you're not supposed to do. If that happens, grab some coconut oil or some olive oil and just quickly wipe that away and dilute it that way. You can place 2 or 3 drops in a spray bottle with water for a quick and effective cleaning spray. So it makes a great cleanser, and it's a kind of a detoxifying cleanser. You can place 2 to 3 drops in a doTERRA veggie cap to maintain a healthy immune system. So great immune support. Aromatic, topical, and internal are all the ways that we can use this one. And remember to dilute. Add it to your favorite recipes in place of ground cinnamon for a delightfully spicy flavor. So you can use it in cakes and cookies, anywhere that cinnamon is called for. You can use it. Start with a drop, and then you could add a little bit more to taste. Or if you want less, use the toothpick method, which I showed you the other day. You're just going to pop the top off and then stick a toothpick down in and just swirl that toothpick in whatever it is that you're making. So you can always add more cinnamon, but you can't take it away. All right. The last or the next 2 I am going to show you are a couple of our blends. We actually have 4 blends in the C category, but I'm going to do the other 2 next week. So I'm doing 5 of the single oils today and 2 of the blends. So Cheer, I call Sunshine in a Bottle, and I'm currently got it going in my diffuser right here. It's so soft and pretty. So uplifting. So and uplifting, there it is, doTERRA Cheer Uplifting Blend. It's wild orange, clove, star anise, lemon myrtle, nutmeg, vanilla, ginger, cinnamon bark, and Dravet's herb. Okay, that's one I haven't heard of before. So it's a combination of all of those. It's fresh, spicy, and warm, and it promotes feelings of optimism, cheerfulness, and happiness. If you need a boost in your mood, just diffuse some of this and you'll be good to go. Now, you can use it topically as well. You'll want it to dilute it for younger children or for sensitive skin. So it gets an S on the sensitive rating. It counteracts negative emotions, feeling down or blue. So places that you might want to put this on topically would be your pulse points, like your wrists, the inside of your elbow, behind your ear right here, and the bottoms of your feet is always a good place to put it. And maybe even a drop along between your breasts here for an automatic diffuser that you can carry around with you. You can apply it to a cotton ball or a terracotta plate and place it in the car to experience that cheerfulness while you're driving. And I think that you would agree that we can all use a little cheer when we're driving sometimes in traffic, especially. And then the last one is also another citrus blend. It's called Citrus Bliss. This is our invigorating blend. It's a blend of wild orange peel, lemon peel, grapefruit peel, mandarin peel, bergamot peel, tangerine peel, clementine peel, and vanilla bean absolute. So it's like all of the citruses in one bottle, except I don't see lime on there. And then it's got that vanilla to make it really soft. So it helps reduce stress and uplift the mood. You can add it to a carrier oil for a cheerful hand massage. Positively affects mood and with energizing and refreshing properties. So just like the Cheer Sunshine in a Bottle, Citrus Bliss is also very, very cheerful and happy oil. You can combine 2 cups of Castile soap, 20 drops of lime, 8 drops of lemon, 6 drops of Citrus Bliss to create a DIY dish soap with an invigorating scent. So wouldn't that be nice while you're sitting there doing your dishes? You've got this beautiful aroma wafting up and just making you happy as you're doing your dishes. And by making it yourself, it's non-toxic. You don't have to worry about any of the ingredients. So that is the last of the oils that I'm going to share with you today. I will be back here again next Wednesday at 3 o'clock to do the rest of the C's. I'll have another 5 single oils and 2 of the blends. And meanwhile, watch the replay. Be sure to where's my comments? Whoops, let's get me back up here. There we go. And then I wanted to have you comment ABC. All right, it's not wanting to do it. Comment ABC. Man, my computer is so slow right now. It could be because I only have 5% battery left. Oh my goodness, I better get this plugged in. And yeah, comment ABC or give me any of your questions. Please give me some likes and hearts and share this with your friends so that they can learn about essential oils. And then come back again next week and I will be here to tell you some more. All right, let me see. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, I think I've covered it. My name is Melinda Heyer-Getz. I'm a natural wellness educator with Wolf House Natural Living, and I really appreciate you being here today. And I'll see you again. Have a great week.